Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. You're watching Playing with Fyra, I'm Fyra, and in this episode we are going to, first of all, watch this cutscene, and then hopefully go back to Child Link and get some stuff done there. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I am happy to finally reveal this secret to you. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now finally the day of destiny has come. You are a Hylian, and we're always bound to leave this forest. And now, you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now Link, break the curses on all of the temples and return peace to Hyrule. He's so cute, I love the Deku Tree Sprout. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the— oh no. Oh no. Oh, don't do it again. Okay. I was getting scared there for a second. I thought that it was going to play the entire cutscene again. I don't believe that the Kokiri have anything different to say. I'll check one. I also think there's still monsters here. Although, no, maybe not. I think the monsters might have gone— oh, they are all outside now. I feel like I've known you for a long time, mister. Ah, you know what this means. Talking to people. I wonder what would happen if I went back to talk to Mido. Maybe I'll find that out some other time. I don't feel like going all the way back through there right now. Hello? I wonder if Saria will come back. Yeah, it's all different now. Sometimes I wonder— how do I phrase this? Like, somebody had to write all this dialogue, and they must have known that most people weren't actually going to read this stuff. So I wonder how the devs feel about making extra dialogue like this. I wonder if they're sad that no one will read it, or if it's kind of fun thinking, what if somebody finds it? Now that the Deku Tree Sprout is growing in the Great Deku Tree's meadow, the forest has returned to normal. I forgot, the monsters do disappear. I think Mido actually disappears from that area too. Somehow, a fair wind has begun to blow recently. I'm sure Link will return someday. Since a fair wind started to blow, I'm sure Link will come back. Oh man, these guys actually liked me. Didn't quite get that impression. Although maybe the Deku Tree told them that we're good and we're supposed to save the world or something. Ooh, not happy about that slowdown. You're such a big, strong guy. I really want to be like you someday, even though I'll always be small. I mean, I guess even Kokiri could bodybuild. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing some houses. Teach me some fancy fencing. All I've ever done is tap B all my life. This should be Mido's house. Yeah, Mido's not here. Like I said, I don't feel like going back to find him now, but I'll make sure I take the time to go find him at some point. I think we spoke to her already. We still have to go into the... Oh, I don't think I've spoken to you yet. I still think you really look like somebody I've seen before, mister. It's kind of... Well, I was going to say it's kind of surprising none of them have figured it out, but then again, they're not expecting Link to be thrown like this. You can buy arrows at a shop only if you have a bow. Have you got one, mister? Ugh, those rupees up there are taunting me. One day I'm going to figure out how to get those. I'm sure Link will return someday. See, now the girls always liked Link, so I'm not surprised that they're talking about him coming back. But, I'm surprised to see that that some of the guys wanted to have him back. Should be one more guy over here. Link, I wonder if he will come back. Then again, it's always possible that they sort of ribbed at him a little bit, but maybe Link's relationship with them was better than it seemed, and it was really just Mido that got on his case. Okay, let's get Epona back. Now, the real test is, do I remember Epona's song? Yeah, getting better at this. Now, I really hope that Sheik doesn't embarrass me by standing in front of the Master Sword again. I remembered being able to do this before doing the Forest Temple, but, we should be able to go back now. Come on, Epona, we got this. Of course, now that we've got, the bow and arrow, there's a mini game we can do out here, but I am putting that off for as long as possible because nobody likes that mini game. It's gonna have to get done at some point, but I'm just coming off of the Phantom Ganon fight. I am not up for a dreadful mini game that I don't want to do. Gosh, what am I gonna do with all this money? I'm completely full of money. I don't even know if there's anything I'm gonna need to buy for the rest of the game. I guess the only thing to do is... I'm trying to remember, I don't remember if you can get a bigger wallet from here. Probably? And the way to do it would be to hand in more Skulltulas, but I can't recall. Guess we'll find out eventually. Alright, please tell me I can do this. Also, what does this say now? The Ocarina of Time opened the door. The hero of time with the Master Sword descended here. Oh, thank goodness. Good, this is what I was waiting for. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. The time will come when you will have to return here quickly. I will teach this to you for when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of Light. Not my favorite warp song. You've learned the Prelude of Light. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Link, we shall meet again. Yeah, definitely one of the more convenient songs, but not my favorite in terms of the way it actually sounds. Alright, well, based on that cutscene, we did need to finish the forest temple before we could do this. I guess my memory was just wrong in that case. Ocarina of Time is not what I would call my Zelda. That would be Wind Waker. And to a slightly lesser extent, probably Twilight Princess. Well, we made it back to Child Link. I think I am going to go get that little mini dungeon out of the way. Yeah, because I'm thinking in terms of, like, what's close by. So yeah, I'll go do the mini dungeon, and then that'll put me right near the Dodongo's Cavern, so I can go back and start working on the Skulltulas. That's the castle. We want to go the other way. I almost went up to the guy who's, like, tapping his knees, because in Majora's Mask, you can actually deposit rupees with that guy. Not in this one. And, of course, we're back in child times, so we don't have a Pona anymore. Our items are still exactly the way we left them, though, which is kind of convenient. We've got our boomerang back. We still have the Ocarina of Time. We do still have all of our songs. So that means that if we, for example, go into Jabu Jabu's belly, we can move the time block and get that Skulltula. I think when I do the Skulltulas, I'm probably going to do most of that off screen. I'm not going to make you watch me backtrack through places that we've been and finished, especially in places like Jabu Jabu's belly where all the enemies respawn. So I'm not going to make you sit through that. I'll probably tack it on to either the beginning or the end of an episode. Probably just depends on where we are. So, like, for example, if I finish the mini dungeon at, like, a good point that's right before the end of an episode, I'll probably tack the Skulltulas onto the end of it. We got a song here in the future, and now we got a hint that Link played it in the past. And of course I don't remember it, even though it is my favorite. Song of Storms, A, down, up. There we go, we're making the windmill go crazy, just like the guy said. There is a purpose to that. It drains the well. For better or for worse, because I don't like this dungeon. Go around, go around, go around. What? It's going way too fast. That's such a cool puzzle, honestly. You come here in the future and you learn the song and you find out that a kid played it. I love that. Before we go down there, I am going to see if we've got anything new from the Skulltula house. Because, quite frankly, I could use a bigger wallet. That's the Skulltula house, I think. Now comes the part where I try to remember where things are. Yes. House of Skulltula. I think we already talked to you. Anybody new? I think we already got this guy too. Yeah, no. Alright, that's fine. This was the original plan, to go down the well. Mostly just because I would like to get it over with. I am not the biggest fan of this place. We've already talked about how I'm a big old baby, and there's some spooky things down here. I mentioned how I love a good spooky dungeon that isn't super spooky, or like a haunted dungeon that isn't super spooky. This is a haunted dungeon that is spooky. The bottom of the well. But there's something very important down here. So I'm gonna put on my big girl pants and we're going to figure it out. Oh, great. Yeah, lots of these guys. I think I am gonna play the Sun Song. yay! We're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. But yeah, you gotta remember that as Child Link, you don't have the Master Sword anymore. Your sword is not as powerful as it used to be. God, for crying out loud. Targeted the wrong thing there. You know what? I can't be bothered. Just get it. Please target the enemy and not that thing. Yeah, these guys have like a billion health, but they don't actually do all that much damage. I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the Eye of Truth. That's what they're saying. Yep, we are in fact here to find the Eye of Truth. Good item. Wish it wasn't in this dungeon. But it's an item that we're going to need. Alright, well... You know what? Maybe if I'm distracting myself by talking, I won't be so freaked out. Let's just pick a direction and go, I guess. There was already some shenanigans in this, I'm gonna call it a mini dungeon, because it's not like a full dungeon. It's really... Oh, yeah. I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look, they all say the same thing. Boring. Yeah, I'm gonna call this a mini dungeon. There's no boss. There is a dungeon item, but it's not like a huge item. And it's a lot smaller than your typical Zelda dungeon. Shoot, I just lost my train of thought. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, in the original mini dungeon, there is already some amount of shenanigans. There's a lot of like... Oh, I missed the hook shot. Oh! Like I said, we just fell down a hole. There's a lot of like hidden holes and hidden rooms. Oh, that's new. Ah! Jeez. Was that a homing rock? Oh, dear Lord. Long story short, there was a lot of hidden stuff. You're supposed to... Oh my god. I can already see the Wallmaster. There's hidden stuff in this dungeon. That's what I'm trying to say. I need to focus here. Because I'm about to get attacked by a hand. And there's like 5 redeads here. I might die, and I kind of don't care. I just want to get this room. Oh, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I didn't necessarily want to be there right now anyway. I can already tell I'm not going to like this place. Just go. Yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, between the shenanigans and the apparent abundance of monsters that they are throwing at me, I don't think I'm gonna like this place very much. Just remember that's there. Alright. Let's try to keep an upbeat attitude, though. Because if I go into this assuming that I'm going to hate it, then I will hate it. Alright, that's a hole. What's through here? Okay. Come on, positive attitude. We can do this. Is that anything? No, I'll have to come back here later. I am glad I'm getting this out of the way now. So I've killed the worst boss, and now I'm getting rid of my least favorite dungeon. Okay, what's down here? This is where we just were. Okay. Kind of hoping I could kill that guy. Alright, now that I've been able to think about it, I do have a bit of a plan for those redeads. Please die, please die, please die, please die. Okay. That doesn't necessarily mean that there won't be another one, so I'm gonna keep an eye on things. Ooh, we've got invisible enemies. Thankfully, Navi will tell us about them I am not going to assume that we don't have to kill these guys now. In fact, I am going to assume that we do have to kill them. Because, you know, Master Quest, anything could happen here. We've already found our first Skulltula, which is very nice. At this point, oh gosh. At this point, we have all of the items that, oh, for God's sake. We have all the items that Child Link is going to get. I actually don't think there is any way they could hide more Skulltulas from us. So I think we are officially able to get all of them. We even have all of the songs that aren't warp songs, for whatever that's worth. My heart's pounding a little bit. If you go... Oh, there's 2 boulders? What is going on down here? If you go in the green water, you get hurt. Alright. It does look like... the Wallmaster is gone, but there might... I'm just gonna let that hit me. There might be another one, so I am gonna be careful. It's like they've gone out of their way to make this place as obnoxious as possible. Well, if I'm annoyed, then I'm not scared. Right? Something like that? Oh, is that blue fire? I think that's blue fire. Let's find out. Come on. No, I guess not. Alright, before I get started there, is there going to be another Wallmaster? No. Didn't think he could get me from that far away. Alright, we're going to play the Sun Song, and then I'm going to start throwing bombs. I think I would have been okay. I probably would have killed them if I had done what I was going to do, but... Please throw it! Link! Oh my gosh! I'm not sure that did anything. It, in fact, did nothing. Go figure. Alright, I still have another fairy. Let's just get in there and do it. Spin attack, spin attack, spin attack. Come on, come on. Oh, they're all up. These guys in this game don't scare me so bad. I don't particularly like them. Like, I'm kind of not looking directly at the screen right now. But there's certainly no Wind Waker reduds. Oh, there's one more. It's probably gonna get me. Because Link refuses to target it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. God, the freakiest part is how they just, like, lie on the ground for a while after they're dead. I try not to look directly at their faces. In the remake on the 3DS, they have teeth. I was kind of hoping that would do something. I was really hoping that would do something. What was the point of making me go through all that? Was that just a trap? I think that was just a trap. Great. Well, let's leave, I guess. That's frustrating. I was really hoping that'd be like a kill room or something. Well, where's this gonna take us? A door. I will take a door. A one-way door. Great. Have we been here before? Is this just the main chamber again? This is just the main chamber again. No, maybe not. There's a switch there. Oh, I see. This is where we fell down. Alright, so there's a switch here. What did that do? What did that do? Well, presumably it did something. Yeah, there was no getting out of that. I'm curious to see if the re-deads You know what? I'm going to take that as a sign that the monsters did respawn. Stop targeting! Please get up. Get up the ladder before something terrible happens. Okay, breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. We're gonna get through this. I'm like on edge because I already hate this place. Alright, let's find out what that switch did. Because it has to have done something. Did we go this way? Yeah, the monsters do respawn. Well, it doesn't matter. The switch is still pressed. Was this way open before? The water in here will eventually drain. I just don't know how to do it in this version of the game. Alright, can't go that way. We are going to need a small key at some point, but that probably goes without saying. In the original version of this dungeon, there were monsters in this hallway that made navigating it kind of annoying. I am glad they're not here. You had to blow some of this dirt up in the original. Let's see if that still works. It does. Did that do anything? Not particularly. There might be all sorts of stuff around here, but I wouldn't know because I don't have the Eye of Truth yet. In the... Oh! Oh! I think this drains the water. At least in the original, I'm pretty sure it drained the water. Let's find out. I see a switch. I see a crystal switch. You can't hide that from me. Okay, yeah, it didn't actually drain the water. But this might. Yeah. Alright, one thing at a time. That is a trap. At least it wasn't the original. Maybe not now. I will take anything at this point. Map, compass, dungeon item. Any of them would be good. Map. I'll take it. Oh, don't you dare. Get out of here. Absolutely not, sir. Are you a switch? No. Can I blow you up? This looks like something... Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. No. Oh, we've got our first silver rupee room. Interesting. What is Navi looking at? No, that's a switch. Sorry. We'll talk about silver rupees later, I guess. Okay, that opens... Perfect. Oh, we're actually making some progress for a change. That looks like it leads out to the main area. This was a big old trap in the original, but it is blocked off here, which is interesting. That... Okay. Okay, I'm sort of figuring out where things connect. Well, let's just go through that door and see what's waiting for us. I'm getting more into the swing of things now. Oh, boy. Okay, interesting. Uh-oh. And it drops us right back here. You know what? The episode's over anyway, so I'm going to meet you back up there at the beginning of the next episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode where I have to imagine we'll finish up the bottom of the well. Bye-bye!